Hi guys, Darren here from LeBeau Tennis, and this is the first installment of Let's Talk Tennis. Let's get into it. So here we're looking at serve and volley. So the pink is the server and the orange is the opponent. So what I'm going to try and do is serve out wide, do a slice serve out wide to make my opponent have to retrieve to the tram lines, the double sideline. And I'm going to follow that in to the net. And ideally I want to be positioned around about here. And my opponent has got a couple of options here, or a few options, but a couple of main options. On the return, they can either go up the line, and if they do that, I can cover that quite easily because I'm always going to cover the line when I come to the net, and I can volley that into the open space. Ideally, the best volley is like a short angle volley, and that's going to be the furthest away from my opponent to try and retrieve that volley. They've also got another option. If I put myself back into the good net position, they can also return cross court, but it's tough. It's tough for them to come up with a really good angle from where they are. So again, I move to cut off the cross court passing shot, and then I can volley into the space. And ideally you want to stick that volley so it's really, quite fast and deep, and that's going to ultimately be a winner if you do that play. Let's look at it from the other side. So I'm going to serve to the right court now, so the opponent will be getting ready to return. So again, I'm going to serve out wide. So I'm basically going to do the same thing I did on the left court, on the choose court. So this is the ad court, as they call it. So I'm going to serve out wide. I'm going to follow it in. So I'm going to be in that position on the court, ready to cut off the down the line pass. So my opponent is going to move towards that return, and then they're either going to go down the line or they're going to go cross court. Okay, they're the two main options. If they go in the middle of the court, it's going to be an easy volley. You can basically put that anywhere you like. But 9 out of 10, they will go either down the line or they will go cross court. So again, you're always going to cover the line when you're volleying, because that's predominantly what they're going to hit, and then you hit into the space. And usually they've got no chance of retrieving that. And then they might, on the same as before, get back into position on the net. They may go and return that serve cross court. And again, one or two steps across, and you can cover that one, and then you stick that volley nice and hard into the space for a winner. So they're the two main plays when you're serving and volleying. I'm not saying serve and volley all the time, but it's a really good play to throw it in there now and then, maybe once a game, ideally on the first serve as well. Second serves, if you've got a really good second serve, by all means serve and volley if you feel comfortable. 9 out of 10, I would predominantly I would say serve and volley on the first serve and then stay back on the second. But if you're feeling confident or using it as a surprise tactic, you can do what's called a serve and survey, which Rafael Nadal actually does a lot. He does that really well. And what he does is basically he serves and he waits until he's 100% sure that his serve is a really good one. He's hit his spot exactly where he wants it. He's made his opponent have to go out wide to retrieve it, and when he sees that, then he comes into net. So it's almost a slightly delayed. It's not like serve and you're in. It's serve, have a C, and then come in. So yeah, Rafa Nadal does that really well. Actually, he does that quite a bit. But you have to be quick, quick with the footwork to get into position because of that slight delay of coming forwards. So that's a wrap for the first Let's Talk Tennis. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe the video. That's much appreciated, really helps the channel. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.